Hello and welcome to 48 minutes! That's the length of 48 minutes! That's how long, that's the length of, oh god. Hi, if you like my reactions, go to my channel, We Stream. That's where all the reactions live now. 2 years ago on this day of upload, we did the Joker versus Pennywise reaction that put this channel on the map. The sense that, you know, everything's different. Except for we still do music and sometimes ERB and other reactions, but everything always changed. But this was the thing. This was the thing that made this lowly channel known by people. And we did a reaction to it a year ago, and there were demands that we revisited every year for a reaction to the reaction. 48 minutes! You know how long this is gonna take? I'm not editing this shit. And you better not believe I'm leaving this on for 48 minutes. I already left it on for like the first year and a half of this channel, when this was never meant for anything but music videos and promo stuff. There was never an idea that I'd have to react to this shit. So you bet your sweet butt stuffed buns that I ain't keeping this on for the whole reaction. So enjoy it. You get it for now. This will be the first time me watching any of this with my actual eyeball, I guess. 48 minutes! You bet I'm not. I mean, we're not editing, we're not doing anything. Let's just get this started. The watch time percentage on this thing's gonna be absolutely insanely low. Oh god. I think I released new music recently, I'm sure. So check it out, I'll pin a link or something. That's the plug. Alright, here we go. Hello and welcome to another edition of We Stream, the official reaction channel of epic rap battles of history. I remembered I had my Christmas decorations up. That's why I wore my Christmas tie. I haven't gotten to decorating the office yet this year. The downstairs is decorated. We're not at Thanksgiving yet. I'm not too far behind. But it already snowed. Once it snows in November, let's zoom out a little. That's a zoomed out as okay. Once it snows in November, that's right, no editing. We're just fucking with this real time. Once it snows in November, it's free game to, you know, to put up Christmas decorations. And if you don't agree with that, your mother's a whore. Today, it marks the 1 year anniversary since I reacted 2 years now, bitch! to Epic Rap Battles Joker versus Pennywise, November 23rd, 2019. Yep. And that was the video that started to put this channel on the map. Thanks in no small part to a comment left by Epic Rap Battles themselves, challenging to get this channel to at least 5,000 subscribers by the next Epic Rap Battle, and we were at 10,000 by the time Oppenheimer vs. Thanos dropped, and it's all been history from there. How many subs were we at during this one? We're at 76 or 77,000 right now. How many were we at last year? Do I not say it? At the time this video released 1 year ago, we had just barely broken 1,000 subscribers. We were crawling our way up. We weren't quite at 2,000 yet. This is now still the most viewed video on my still is the most viewed, but there's a couple catching up to it. Channel, and there's a lot of questions people ask me about the channel on a daily basis, and I figured this video will answer Also, my voice is gonna sound more muffled in the new video because I do not have it EQ'd, assuming there's a mask, because I don't usually wear this for reactions. So, yeah, you get the most muffly version of this voice you've ever had, even though it's a better mic, because I'm not about to EQ it for the mask for this. So I'm not gonna wear this the whole time. In fact, I think I'm done with it for now. You dang dingleberries. Ah! Yeah, hat. There. The mask is on the hat. That's what you get. Ah! Yeah. Now my voice sounds not as freaking muffled. A lot of those questions. Oh shit, I forgot the headphones. daily basis, and I figured this video will answer a lot of those questions by me reacting and talking about certain things that happen. So buckle up, hold on to your butt stuff, and let's walk down memory lane as I react to me reacting to Joker.
As I react to me reacting to Joker versus Pennywise.
This might be a long one.
It is! It's 48 minutes and 48 minutes!
Don't forget, if you like this content and you're watching a weird meta video like this, drop a comment below, tell me what you think, like the video, and subscribe, and that's the plug.
I don't even give a fuck what you do. I don't give a fuck. I've actively done stuff on this channel to make people unsubscribe since this video, because there was people I didn't like around here. Oh, just autistic kid things.
Here we go. Hello and welcome to another edition of We Stream. So it is finally happened.
Alright, so we got silver tape boy. We had a limited edition of these on the website for a minute. If you got it, you got it. If you didn't, the only way to get it is some people on Patreon will possibly get these randomly for being at the $30 or higher tier. That might be happening. Look at me! I can't see because it's too low and it's not made for my face. But here we are! Todd is texting me. Todd of This Offends Me TV. Hold on. That's gonna be a get back to it later sort of series of texts. It's all family whamly stuff that we share with each other. I don't got time to watch it with the right amount of attention. Let's just get back. 48 minutes!
Epic Rap Battles of History has released their Joker versus Pennywise. At the time, I was not claiming to be the official reaction channel of Epic Rap Battles of History just yet. They hadn't acknowledged that your boy exists yet. Just move this cord somewhere else. Anyway, titling it The Joker versus Pennywise. Oh yeah, they call it The Joker versus Pennywise. I thought that was weird, and I guess I decided to make mention of that.
What am I supposed to add? I've already done the behind the scenes. What am I supposed to add? Yup, that's still correct a year later. 48 minutes! And then this one's gonna be like 2 hours.
They had released the audio early. I'm not about to react to the audio without the video. Come on now. It's a little later than they had originally said when they leaked the audio on YouTube, but here we are. I made sure I didn't listen to the audio. A lot of you asked me to react to the audio. I was like, no, we're waiting for the video. And now we are at the third Joker versus Pennywise. Now, a couple things you can notice about the setup. Different monitor. That monitor used to fall down all the time every time I got animated. I still have the same speakers, studio monitors. That lamp is somewhere on the floor because I can never find the right place to put it on my desk. The guitars are over there. I think they're out of frame, but they're hanging on the wall now. This is obviously different color scheme to make it look nicer. We're decorated for Christmas already. This year we're a bit early because 2020's been a year, so we're decorating early to screw off. And then the mask. The mask might be, well, the headphones are technically different. Those are my old headphones. These ones I put the little red guys on. And the microphone that I'm using is the one that you see in that coffee cup on top of the speaker. Rest in peace, microphone. You served me well until you finally broke. Anyway, so there's some differences.
The office is different again. We gonna do this? We doing this tour? All right, this microphone's different. These headphones are the Sennheiser open back, so much better for reacting, and crap. And I got those for my birthday. I've got the same speakers, but this whole desk is different. It's not even the same angle because now instead of having this L desk, look, we got like a double-decker deck with music stuff hidden inside of it. And then we got, this stuff's mostly the same, all this crap except for the shoe wall, but this wall's about the same. One of the masks is downstairs. There, we did it. We've updated you again. I think on the first video I was using one of my first microphones. The second video I was using a USB microphone because it made no sense to use a high-quality mic while wearing the mask since I was just gonna destroy the audio frequencies in post anyway, and now we're using the podcaster mic extraordinaire.
the keyboard that you see is over there, and the old mask, it's up above me. Hello, old mask. That thing was extraordinarily uncomfortable as the original Skeem mask. It was already cracked by the time I filmed this video, so you could sometimes see that there's a crack under my chin. It didn't fit properly, but we did what we did. At the time, the idea of spending like $7 on a new mask was outrageous to me because the channel wasn't bringing in money, so we were just dealing with it. This reaction that I've done in the last week or so. Oh yeah, there were a lot of people releasing Joker versus Pennywise reactions, and there was a lot of old ones, and people kept requesting me react to all of them. But before we get into this reaction,
Oh yeah, a new toy that I have that I don't see in this. I got this Thanos Infinity Gauntlet bottle opener. And also, I don't see enough alcohol on this desk anywhere. I also have a new, like the thing with the Christmas tree on it, right? Meow. I have a new shelf, which is alcohol filled, much nicer shelf and stuff. Oh no. All right, I think we're fine. Maybe.
I am a musician if you are new to the channel. I make my own content. You should check some of that out.
Show more personality than phony MCs easily.
Now this song's called The Art.
Hey, you veiling my face with plastic. This song's called The Art is what I'm about to say. Butterfinger.
It's a really good song to plug, but this portion of the plug is like a dull part of the song because I've been plugging this song so many times. I was like, what part should I show? And if I was to plug it today, I'd show a different part of it than this.
I'm filling my face with plastic, but I'm more real than your bombastic antics.
It's still a good song. If you notice my Crips Cookout Cypher, I did kind of a call out to that bar there and twisted it a little.
My Halloween cactus compared to your slapstick seems like standard practice. The mask you wear is more tragic.
And that's the plug. See? I still said and that's the plug even back then, just not with as much gusto.
And that's the plug.
That's been on this channel for a hot minute, that phrase.
48 minutes. We're less than 5 in. Buckle up or click off.
So we're gonna get right into this, do some bar breakdown, have a few laughs. Let's go. Same mouse that I'm using, different keyboard.
Somebody might ask, how can you make a 3 or 4 minute rap battle into more than 1 hour of content? Let me show you, kids.
This is getting real meta.
Real meta. Hold on.
All right, so our Joker style.
This Dr. Pepper ain't gonna cut it. Spiced rum with the Dr. Pepper. All right, continue talking, original Skeem.
This is the yellow gloved, yellow tie. It looks like green suit. Well, green vest or shirt and purple jacket. I think this is kind of more of the comic book Joker. The reason I'm analyzing which Joker they're doing so much, it has much more to do with the fact I've reacted to so many Joker versus Pennywise videos leading into this, and they'd all use different Jokers, like Mark Hamill's Joker or Heath Ledger's Joker. So it'd become a thing I'd started to look for of which Joker are you going to do? Just design-wise. I don't know character reference-wise if they're going to be specific to a Joker, or voice-wise if they're going to be specific. Ooh, but when I look at this looks like comic book Joker, which would be most famously known as the Joker as portrayed by Mark Hamill.
Don't ask questions.
Alright, and your Pennywise is from the It movies that have come out in the last couple years. Not the Tim Curry.
Why did nobody tell me rum and Dr. Pepper was such a fire combo? This is better than rum and Coke. This is the first time I've tried to mix this, and I was just like, let's just do it. Why have I not been informed prior?
It from the 90s made for TV. Shout out to Tim Curry, though. None of these have used Tim Curry's It. F in the chat or F in the comments for Tim Curry. Getting no love for his portrayal of It in any of these Pennywise versus Joker
Tim Curry underrated
movies. No one's showing Tim Curry any love. See? But of course, Tim Curry was really the only good thing about that old 90s made-for-TV movie anyway. So
Still true.
Facts. So I could kind of see why people try to just forget that that ever happened. Here we go.
In my first appearance, the bat was supposed to slay me, but I can't be killed. That's why they cast.
Sorry, the rum burps are coming. What did I miss? Oh, why did I rewind it? It's 48 minutes! All we're hearing is Pete. In my first appearance, the bat was supposed to slay me, but I can't be killed. That's why they cast a phoenix to play me. I've heard this enough times. This rap battle somehow changed my damn life. Why?
In my first appearance, the bat was supposed to slay me, but I can't be killed. That's why they cast a phoenix to play me.
Can we just... I think we paused at the same time. We did. You can see the little pause logo. That's,
Pause section.
Your boy's consistent with his pauses, but I got to just say... I'm sure I'm going to do my own breakdown, but can we appreciate again how good Nice Peter's Joker was? I think the Nice Peter as the Joker is one of the best impersonations that Nice Peter ever did in all of Epic Rap Battles. Okay, we're starting right away, so...
Kill me!
Let me back that up, so I'll show you what he just said.
This is not how videos are meant to be watched.
The bat was supposed to slay me, but I can't be killed. That's why they cast a phoenix to play me.
So that's an epic opening bar. This is definitely just whatever Joker that they want it to be, because he talks about his first appearance. We're going to the Batman way back when, first time the Joker appeared, which I believe is actually in Batman issue 1. And he's saying the bat was supposed to slay me. That's why they cast a phoenix to play me.
Phoenix.
So originally the Joker was planned to be killed off by Batman in his first comic book appearance. It's a pretty well-known thing. Well, at least in my circles, that's a pretty well-known thing. My circles being dorks. And then a phoenix is a type of bird that in, like, mythology always resurrects. If you kill it, you really can't
Might
kill
as well
a phoenix.
start setting up
and
Christmas
then that's a play
stuff.
on Joaquin
Here's
Phoenix, so he's saying they had, a
SpongeBob.
phoenix play me because I can't be
put
killed.
him
That's a really cool way to start things. It is still a dope opening bar. Let's not even front off.
It's a great opening bar, but come on!
I'm the Harlequin of hate, the clown prince of crime.
In case you don't know, Harlequin means something besides the Joker's girlfriend. We're not going to get into
Here
that
we
right
go.
now.
Merry
Yeah,
Christmas.
It's a double for the name of the thing and the girlfriend. Don't worry about it.
See, there's the tree right there that I have in my hand. Where's the star? Watching a man lose his mind.
Your sewer troll.
I didn't have a mind to lose. It's already lost.
Sewer troll that Stephen King wrote between his lines. That's, I'm assuming a cocaine reference, because it's absolutely a cocaine reference.
It is a cocaine reference.
You know, Stephen King, he gets down.
It's like cocaine. You know what I said.
I forgot that he does. God.
You know what I said.
Oh, this is interesting. I think that's my. All right, that was awesome. We're gonna let that play through to the actual punchline.
Oh!
You gotta. One thing I didn't talk about a lot throughout this on my
Oh, no,
original
my
reaction
hat.
are all the visual gags they did, because that mask was even harder to see out of than this one. But the comic book styling they did, the little
hat.
hee-hees, the blocks, it was so well done.
Merry
I talk about it like once or
Christmas
twice,
hat.
but it cannot be overstated how well done the visuals and everything. This is still, for me, undisputably the best epic rap battle that ever existed.
I still feel that
The
way.
clown prince of crime.
And it's so long.
Close enough.
And it's just 2 characters. They didn't bring in any other characters. They kept it to 2 characters, and it just goes. And, it's got bars for days.
Sewer troll that Stephen King wrote.
Guess we have to pause for the Santa hat. Let's get this done right. Santa hat. All right, thanks for holding my hat tree. Give it back. And now we can do this on top of the Santa hat. Go over here. Yes. And now we gotta, there we go. Good thing these are adjustable. There we go. All right. Where are you going, Ball? You got to be in front of the headphone. There we go. Festive as fuck.
Wrote between his lines. It's like cocaine. You know what I said.
I haven't addressed this yet. Vocally, he definitely has that Mark Hamill vibe, which I appreciate. But I love in any diss track, whether it's trying to be comical or not, when someone like explains their bar. And this would end up being a foreshadowing of what I would do in my own Wii Skeem versus Wii Stream matchup, in which Wii Stream pauses the battle to explain his own bars.
Good news, I'm actually for real working on a sequel to that now. I've even produced a beat, and I have a full concept. It's only taken me about 2 years to make a sequel, but it's coming. Not that anyone's gonna know. We're 20 minutes into this, and only 10 minutes into the 48-minute video. No one's watching this shit, and if you're watching this shit, you were gonna watch the sequel to that regardless. So the advertising at any point in this video from here on out is completely wasted time. Because if you're still watching, you're gonna watch no matter what the fuck I do.
Which, oddly enough, ended up being one of the most popular things that happened in that entire battle against myself. So I guess I'm not the only one that enjoys that type of humor in a rap battle. In a sarcastic manner. Like, yeah, that's what my bar means, so just in case you missed it, I like that.
I don't know how any kind of joke could ever go over that head. They all float.
Alright, so we have man, this is so bar heavy. I'm sorry I'm pausing so much, but I don't want to... Man, back when I still apologize for pausing. I'm pausing even more in this, pausing on the pauses with pauses and pauses, and if you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself.
Turns out I was just a Time Lord. I was actually apologizing to myself for all the pauses that I'd have to endure later, not to the audience. That's what was going on here. Both of you past tense schemes.
That's how we've evolved. That's called character development, kids. We pause. No apologies. No apologies. Let any of this slide, because this is really good. So he's, saying it has a huge head, so how could a bar go over your head right after he just mansplained a bar? So some people got so mad that I just said mansplained a bar.
By some people, I mean Tom McDonald fans got mad that I said mansplained a bar because they get triggered by anything that they associate with liberals, even though they say they don't get triggered. Yeah. Everyone's a pussy. If you're politically right or politically left, you're a pussy. Sincerely, your centrist friend Skeem.
It was so fun triggering people. I could have just said explained a bar, but I said mansplain because it's just such a sarcastic and duh way to explain something, which is kind of like what mansplaining is. And I also did it because I was like, I bet some people will get annoyed at that. And even though I was a little more subtle about the ways I tried to piss people off back then, I still was deliberate with it. So he's saying, well, I don't know
how cool it looks.
How it could have gone over your head anyway. Your head's so freaking enormous and dumb.
You won't see me.
I don't know how any kind of joke could ever go over that head. They all float, says the quote, but your films, they all sink.
I don't know the accuracy of that one. The bar, they all float, but your films sink.
I'm thinking that the shoes should be replaced with Christmas stuff this year. I'm also thinking that these little twinkle lights are starting to get hot a lot faster than I anticipated they would get hot. They're really warming me up. I might die.
His first made-for-TV thing for a made-for-TV movie actually did super well. Oh yeah, that's also the old chair that's still in my garage and awaiting trial and execution for...
That chair's still in my garage. Because, Boomer Doomer happened. So all of my plans for it, I've probably explained that in this video that I'm watching. But Boomer Doomer stopped my master plans of having some Marines help me blow it up. They were all lined up, ready to do it. True military execution, but Boomer Doomer.
For almost ruining my back once we had to start lockdown and I was in the chair all day. And the other two It movies have done super well, so... I only pointed out the chair because I heard it creak, because that chair was always creaking. The bar, but I don't think it's accurate.
Can't wear these, they're too hot.
As far as Mr. King goes, I'm a
flames.
shining man.
Alright, I've got to pause this.
It's almost like electricity is hot.
Well, let me do my explanation. I'll tell you about the comments regarding this that have always been like, what? Alright, so he's just taking a jab saying I don't like it, I like The Shining, so as far as King goes, I'm more of a Shining guy. Wink, wink, just a little jab.
I'm gonna put these
now, a lot of
later.
people on that were like, well, no, it's about Jack Nicholson, who also played you know, what's his face in The Shining, and he also played the Joker in the 1980s Batman.
This jacket's
and I was
hot.
like, no,
why is it
yes,
not
you
cold
could make
enough
that
outside
reference,
to
but
make
that
this
wouldn't be an
room
insult at
cool
that
down?
point. Like, sometimes I think people
36 degrees outside is still, it's probably the damn hat. This is hotter than the Skeem mask. Santa North Pole living ass. Oh yeah, it feels way better. All right. Santa hat, tree. But now you can't see the tree. Oh God. You know, it is what it is. Chair. Ho ho frickin' ho.
in the comments think if there's a reference, that's the bar that's supposed to be insulting. No, you're just adding a layer of depth to the bar, but typically when I'm explaining a bar, I'm usually explaining either the secondary meanings or the meanings that make it insulting to the other person. I'm not going to explain like the more obvious meanings or every reference that a bar might be making. There's just no real point to that. You could just look that up on a Wikipedia page or something. I like to do the things that are entertaining and kind of explain it in like a rap battle sort of setting. So when people were like, well, no, that's about Jack Nicholson, I'm like, no, that would be kind of a self-burn. If he says I'm more of a Shining man, he'd be saying he prefers Jack Nicholson in The Shining than Jack Nicholson as the Joker, which doesn't make any sense. That wouldn't be used as an insult. And the only extra layer to this that I didn't talk about that could be there is Stephen King didn't like The Shining movie very much. And so the Joker could be getting at Stephen King element of it here, which is what I talked about in the damn video. Saying that, oh, I like The Shining movie better. Wink, wink. Even though Stephen King hated that movie, and so that would trigger a Stephen King character.
I don't care! See, this is why I don't watch reaction videos on my free time unless they're reacting to my music. The reaction videos have never been like my thing. I just did them because people asked me to. But now I have to watch me do them. Like, no! If you want to watch me do reactions, watch my other channel, We Stream. That's where like 99% of the reactions live. Why didn't I plug that when people were actually watching this video? Well, I'm going to have to at least add one edit. So, you know, this is going to be in the intro of the video now. I'm going to make that edit, make a really loud noise, blah! And that way I can find it. So, hi, people. If you like my reactions, this is me from later in the video remembering to say, oh, frick, I'm supposed to wear the mask. Because I'm wearing the mask at the start of this video, aren't I? Hi, if you like my reactions, go to my channel, We Stream. That's where all the reactions live now. This video's 48 minutes! Back to back to where we are.
So anyway, the comments on this.
Well, this video is longer than 48 minutes for sure, but the video we're watching is 48
both those characters. Doesn't make any sense. That wouldn't be an insult. That would be a self-burn on the Joker if that's what that meant. So stop it. Let me do this. You're not good at it, audience members.
No, the audience sucks at everything. That stays true. Get off me, Ty.
I do like how they had the Justice League people there. I think I might rewind and pause on that in this video. I don't remember.
I'm sure I'm not missing anything.
All right, so now he's flexing on who's the better supervillain.
Thing I missed.
The Joker's taken down the Justice League before, which is pretty impressive, and he's saying you got beat by a bunch of kids who call themselves the Losers Club. So. What you doing?
Sure, the rum will.
You'll be gobbled up in Gotham, so stick to your small town where you're renowned. See if it's brown, flush it down, clown.
Poop. Shit clown. Shit clown. Still a very entertaining little poop joke.
Hashtag shit clown.
Okay. Let me lead into Pennywise. Joker came out with some heat. There was a couple bars that I didn't love, but man. There was some depth to that. Let's see what Pennywise does.
All right, let's lose the jacket.
Renowned, see if it's brown, flush it down, clown. Are you joking?
I love the voice already, though, by the way. It's an Epic Lloyd as Pennywise. Like, they both just nailed this so much. Oh, my God. Good job.
You want to rap?
I'm loving the vocals of this. Just the that bar was such a Pennywise thing to do, just like not even caring about what's going on, just more interested in being demented and scary than making a point. I love that bar, even though it's not really a bar. I just love what they did there.
Wanna rap? Rap, 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 rap. Why so serious? You're supposed to be the man who laughs.
Let me just go ahead and explain something here again. I got so many comments saying, hey, he said, why so serious? Because that was Heath Ledger's line. And I was like, yeah. You know how many bars I don't explain in this during this breakdown? Why would that be a bar that needs explaining? If you need someone to explain to you that he said, why so serious? Before you're supposed to be the man who laughs? Boy, stop. Stop. Of course that was the Joker's line from The Dark Knight. Trying to take it off Duh. is the tough part.
And then the man who laughs, I think, is the bar I end up explaining,
Still
which is the
okay.
bar that most people probably wouldn't actually know. But dumb
Dingus
people
is
be
everywhere.
dumb.
But those jokes are like your new movie. Mostly really sad.
All right, so dissing on the new Joker movie, that's just really sad, and it is. Right now, the voice, I'm still not over it. Like, yeah, the other voice is a pretty good Mark Hamill, but... Or maybe I don't explain the man who laughs bar. I thought I did for some reason. I remembered myself explaining that. Maybe I did and I cut it out, because I did edit a lot from this video. We'll talk about...
Won't be editing shit from this video. I don't got time. The only edit I'm gonna make is moving that one clip from that part of the video to the start of the video. 48 minutes long, and we're only 17 minutes in. Just
about
play
some
it.
of the stuff
Just
I
play
edited
it,
closer to
Skeem.
the end. I feel like Pennywise is using the Pennywise more deliberately in how he's delivering the bars, and it's paying dividends. It works really well.
You're supposed to be the man who laughs, but those jokes are like your new movie. Mostly really sad. You're John Doe in my deadlights, and you're about to fall from a new height.
All right, so deadlights is the little lights inside of its mouth that kills you. You're John Doe in my deadlights, so in other words, you know, the Joker usually isn't defined, so you're just a nothingness that dies in my deadlights. All right, anyway, I guess I'm going to go back to The Man Who Laughs. That's like a book or a short story that the Joker was, I think, kind of inspired by the character of the Joker.
Why? They don't deserve an explanation to the stuff they wanted explained. Why, Skeem from a year ago? You were so amped for this. Now another year has passed and... Well, I would have been amped for this if it was the first reaction. The reason I'm not amped like this Skeem and this Skeem, because this Skeem was seeing the video for the first time. This Skeem was reacting to the thing that made him known. This Skeem is just... Why are we doing this?
But another bar that people complained about on this reaction for some reason, they said, no, the John Doe is about being like a doe, like a deer in headlights. And I'm like, no, you could take it that way, but that's not the primary reason. They use John Doe specifically because that's like the Joker's actual name's not known, so he's a John Doe. And yes, the doe is a doubled for like a deer in the headlights, but that's the direct part of the bar. Deer in the headlights is the obvious part of the bar. Again, I'm trying to break down the less obvious parts of the bar, but comments be stupid, especially on this video, because so many random people watched it or didn't watch it and wrote a comment and just basically calling the Joker nobody.
Cause you're weak and you've lost every fight. Good night who wears underwear over his tie.
So now just, turning back the whole I beat the Justice League, he's kind of bringing that back. If you want to talk about who beat you, you get beaten by some dude who's in a Halloween costume with underwear over it.
And you're about to fall from a new height. Cause you're weak and you've lost every fight. Good night who wears underwear over his ties. Hot nightmares and I'm ruthless. This battle's like poker, the Joker is useless.
Ooh.
I still love that bar.
Battles like poker, the Joker is useless. So, if you're playing poker, if you have a deck that has Jokers in it, you take those cards out because they're useless. It's not part of poker. I like it.
When he's not in your cards, call me Arkham Asylum. I'm crazy with bars.
Crazy with bars. Do I explain that? I'm sure I do, but I'm going to explain it anyway because I love that. Because Arkham Asylum is an insane asylum. He's crazy with bars. Arkham Asylum has crazy people and they have bars. It's dope. Let's see if I explain it or if I edited that out. That's some cool CG, right? They did a pretty good job mimicking the open mouth deadlights and everything, and then, you know, Arkham Asylum, crazy with bars. I'm just gonna roll it back and appreciate that again.
This battle's like poker, the Joker is useless. When he's not in your cards, call me Arkham Asylum, I'm crazy with bars. Jack Nicholson played you just fine, but lately the classics declined. Jared Leto came out trying to look like he was Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Alright, so I feel like this diss has been done in all of these modern versions where it's like, man, Joker, you can't represent based on the fact that Jared Leto Joker exists. I mean, poor Jared Leto Joker gets ripped apart in all of these, but deservedly so. Joker, yeah,
Jared Leto
his whole
Joker
legacy
sucks.
got kicked in the teeth.
And their
with that
attempt
one.
at redemption sort of thing in the new Justice League Snyder cut, he still sucks. He sucked in that too, even though he was only on screen for like 5 seconds. He still sucked. He's a shitty Joker. Jared Leto's a great actor, but that Joker sucks. I don't think either Skeem actually explains that Arkham Asylum crazy with bars bar. Not that it needs explaining. But fuck it, when in Rome, get it? Because crazy people are locked up in Arkham Asylum, and there's bars to lock them up. In rap, a bar is a good line. It's also a musical measure outside of rap. Call him Arkham Asylum. He's crazy with bars, and that's part of Batman's lore. There's not a single person who needed that explanation, and if you did, what the fuck? But considering people said that I should have been explaining that Heath Ledger says why so serious, might as well cover my bases since the other two schemes didn't. 20 minutes in, 48 minutes, and we're 36 minutes into this one.
And Tekashi 6ix9ine, face tatted mumble rapper who's up. He's not a mumble rapper, he's a screamy rapper, but for me, when I was making this, it was just like, it's all those stupid modern rappers I just threw in that basket. Also a total rat and a fake gangster. He did gang stuff and committed crimes, but he's not real because he's a pansy. And he is a pansy snitch. He ain't about that life for real. Anyway.
He's a bitch!
But lately the classics declined.
And a
Jared Leto
pedophile.
came out trying to look like he was Tekashi 6ix9ine. So unless you've got a yummy younger brother, I think you'd better run. Cause I've got 99 red balloons, bitch. And I dare you to take one.
Alright, we got a Jay-Z reference. 99 problems that a bitch ain't one, but he's saying 99 red balloons, dare you to take one. He talked about a younger, yummy... A lot of people related this to some, like, German song called 99 Red Balloons. And every time I ask, well, what's that have to do with the bar? They're like, exactly. So a lot of people commented saying, it's about this 99 Red Balloons song, which I think is like a love song or some other... It's literally... You could make the connection, and it might have been deliberate, but it has nothing to do with the insult or the diss. The insult or the diss is a rap reference, 99 problems and a bitch ain't one, and he's calling the Joker a bitch, and he carries red balloons. It has nothing to do with the fucking song 99 Red Balloons in the Air. That could be used as another reference, and it might have been somewhat on purpose that they, titled it that because it fits to Pennywise, but that doesn't add or change the insult, so why would I talk about it? Dinguses. Brother, so basically
Dinguses,
saying
all of
that
them.
he's not really into the Joker because he's an adult, which is kind of a creepy thing, but I mean, Pennywise usually preys on children, so I guess that makes sense.
Go back in your well, you giggling sewer ginger.
Still the
That's
best
still
line.
one of the best lines of the whole thing, just giggling sewer ginger. Come
Giggling
on.
sewer ginger's where it's
Giggling
at.
sewer ginger. Okay. That's an interesting,
still
awesome
here.
insult.
You lost to a turtle that wasn't even a ninja.
Okay, I get to have a lot of nerd fun on this. The whole you got beat by a turtle that wasn't even a ninja is because in the actual book version, the kids have an aura that is like the turtle. They allude to this a little in the new It movies by seeing like a turtle swimming with the kids every now and then, just because as kind of a wink to the source material. But in the book, it was a big
super
thing.
fascinating.
Like, it was a interdimensional entity. It was like a alien super being that lived in Derry, Maine for some reason. And I still don't know how so many people watched through all of this. Like, this is the most nerdy, in-depth nerd talk ever. I don't think I would even get this in depth these days. Of course, this is my most viewed video, so maybe I need to get that in depth again.
No, it's not worth it.
But I'm just sitting here like, man, this is some nerd talk about it. It's accurate, but damn. the kids were able to have the aura of the turtle that was another interdimensional super being that could fight it. So in the movies, they oversimplify how they beat it to the kids are brave. But the kids' bravery wouldn't mean anything if they weren't so intertwined and had such a good relationship and a bond through the turtle. Because the kids themselves are not who beat it in the book. But trying to put that on the screen is kind of weird, so it's easier to just say the kids are brave and that kills it. But I like that they're making reference to that you got beat by a turtle that wasn't even a Ninja Turtles reference. That was a really cool bar to geek out on. I like those little details. Fun fact, the kids sewer orgy, if you've ever heard of that in the book, the kids sewer orgy that happens when,
hey, get out
Beth has a train run on her by the rest of the Losers Club, that happens. Bev, not Beth. I think I correct myself. I don't remember. It's because they're trying to get out of the sewer and the aura of the turtle isn't strong enough. And, running a chain on, did I call her Beth instead of Beverly?
Dang it. I just unplugged.
Beverly is the only way. I'm not good with names. Anyway, back to this.
Chord issues again.
I go Mark Ham with Ill Zinger.
Mark Hamill, yay! There we go. We got Mark Hamill going. Mark Hamill. So we have appreciated the great Mark Hamill.
It wasn't even a ninja. When I flow, I go Mark Ham with Ill Zinger. I steal the show like Bob Kane stole from Bill Bigger.
Okay. A lot of people were really mad that I didn't explain that. I just said, okay. A lot of people are like, hey! This chord. A lot of people are like, hey! Are you gonna explain? I'm like, no. You should understand that. If you don't, it's the dude who stole the idea for Batman from the other dude. And stole is a strong word. A lot of stuff when it gets created in its new stages is a lot of spitballing and people taking ideas from other people, and one person sometimes gets more credit than the other and more credit than's deserved or whatever, and that happened and that.
The reason that everyone really gets mad at that is because Bill's just a trash person. Not because of what he did. He's just a complete trash person. That's where the animosity comes from. All right, we're gonna zoom in real close for reasons that soon you shall understand, my children. Move you a little more. Zoom for me, daddy. Okay. Right. And now. No! Yep. Oh God, nope. Yeah. Oh shit. There we go. Slunk down. Look at this Christmas view. Suck on this one, past Skeem. Look how much Christmas we got. Let's get the green screen Christmas tree up in here. Yeet. Fuck you, past Skeem. Get on my level.
That situation, so there wasn't really that much to explain. The bar explained itself, but apparently for some people that wasn't enough.
I steal the show like Bob Kane stole from Bill Bigger.
All hail the magic sprite.
Every joke of mine stings.
So I'm guessing the spit acid would be more of a reference to the fact that most iterations of the Joker fell in a vat of acid, and that's why his skin is white. It's not actually makeup in most comic book versions. So a lot of people said it's also because his flower can spit acid. Either one works. You get it. Saying he spits the acid. There we go. Woo!
Stole from Bill Bigger. I spit acid, be loud. Every joke of mine stings. Your 3 nightlights in a cloud. Beat by the kid from Stranger Things.
Alright, so he's making fun of the deathlights being like little nightlights and a little cloud of whatever, beat by the kid from Stranger Things. One of the people in the Losers Club in the new version of it is one of the kids who plays one of the kids of Stranger Things. Oh my goodness, there's so much here! You get it. Alright, time for me to reset my camera because we're running into a half an hour. And we're back with
my camera stays plugged in now. No half-hour limits for me because I record through capture software now. It's not technically as high of quality or frame rate, but it fucking works! And then I don't have to reset my camera every 30 minutes.
Fresh
YouTube's bitrate here
30 minutes to work with.
YouTube's bitrate compression is so horrible anyway, it doesn't matter. Volume back
like
up.
the moonlight, you can dance with the devil in.
Now, this is also a reference to poetry and shit like that. I don't think I talk about that. And then there's also the reference to, have you ever danced at the moonlight with...
This is not a hickey. Stop saying it's a hickey. This is a scar. Cancer stuff.
The devil, Jack Nicholas Gear Brain.
I
Good
don't
old
do
Jack
names.
says that in front of the fireplace in the 1980s Batman. There's a lot of stuff about that line I didn't really talk about. I don't remember why. I don't know if I edited it out, if I didn't think about it at the time.
Oh shit.
Or if I just didn't want to talk about it. I don't remember.
What's
but
this
I
button
didn't talk
do?
about a lot of that.
I think this is my dick sucking button.
Go suck a dick,
Yep.
suck a dick, suck a
Anyway.
motherfucking dick, suck a dick.
At least I think I didn't. The comments would indicate that I didn't. I haven't actually rewatched this reaction pretty much since it came out. Even with all the comments, I kind of just was skimming through comments as they would come. But, let's see if I do explain it. The comments would indicate that I didn't.
We're going. One more verse. Let's go, Pennywise.
Yeah, I didn't explain any of it.
Good.
I guess I just decided I didn't want to.
Pennywise likes the devil. We have so much fun together.
I like that start. I like the devil. We have so much fun together, Lou. And man, this voice is still, I love it.
But no one's dying to play with Joker. Except for maybe Heath Ledger!
Whoa!
Epic Lloyd always with zero chill. Forever zero chill with Epic Lloyd.
Hold on.
So much fun together.
Trying to see something on the
Is this
camera.
filming?
Yes, it's filming.
Yes, it is.
But no one's dying to
Unfortunately.
play with Joker. Except for maybe Heath Ledger!
Oh, the
This is
delivery of that
probably
when he went crazy.
this is like got to be the worst video on my channel. Well, actually, no, this video's fine. The one we're watching is kind of okay. This video that I'm making right now is the worst video on my channel. It's just pain to just like to try to react to or add anything to this shit. Like this is a behind the scenes, practically fucking documentary. Right? What are we doing here? Hi, tree.
Crazy, and no one's dying to play the Joker except for Heath Ledger, who died after playing the Joker. I think there was another one I did that I thought maybe there was a Heath Ledger bar, but this one they just went for the jugular. They're like, no, we're not gonna do like a sneak Heath Ledger bar. We're going there because we are going to exemplify something that Pennywise would do, which is mention screwed
You talk to that cord all you want, past Skeem. It's still not gonna listen to your ass.
up stuff and laugh about it.
Fun together.
Just imagine,
But no
in
one's
both
dying
of
to
these
play with
videos, the
Joker.
dude under the
Except
mask
for maybe
looked
Heath
like
Ledger.
this.
You're an embarrassment.
Calls him Puddin' as if he was Harley Quinn.
Beard and
Like
all.
you beat Harley Quinn. That
And now we
Let
mentioned
that
Harley
fuck
Quinn. He'll
with your
beat you
mind.
like Joker beats Harley Quinn.
Domestic abuse stuff.
Joker's a very abusive boyfriend, if you didn't know.
Joker. Except for maybe Heath Ledger. You're an embarrassment. I beat you like you beat Harley Quinn. That purple suit is something you should only see Steve Harvey in.
Purple suit.
They're doing Steve Harvey dirty.
Oh, don't be hating on my man Steve Harvey. I love his suits.
I face on your fear. The Derry main attraction every 27 years.
The dairy main
Main
attraction.
attraction.
Hey!
But you know what? I have a secret. It's like a very special toy. If you want to kill a Batman, eat him when he's a boy.
You just gotta love this Pennywise portrayal.
Ooh. You gonna go after baby Bruce Wayne. He's so scooped up.
Don't you lay a finger on my bat, you little freak.
Gotta love the Joker. I probably say this again. Oh, again, I don't remember exactly what I say, so I'm like breaking this down more than I'm breaking down myself, which I should be breaking down my reaction, but instead I'm re-reacting to the epic rap battle, because that's how good this fucking battle was. But I love how defensive the Joker gets for his best friend, Batman.
Now Joker's going into the version of Joker that is always like, I love Batman though. I am enjoying this so much.
I'm glad you two are enjoying this, but this is 48 minutes! Let me know if you were here for the green screen put up and take down moments.
Or I will spend a whole week knocking out those prickle teeth.
Comment!
Tell your author for his next gangbang scene, how about a little more PG and a lot less 13?
All right, so we've come full circle. He's mentioning the orgy scene from the book, and he's like, maybe a little more toned down and not as many 13-year-olds having a gangbang would be nice.
It would
Maybe.
be nice, it would.
I can't disagree with that, Joker.
Even I wouldn't stoop to that kind of impropriety. This is Earth, you space demon. We live in a society.
And we we got the meme. We live in a society. Joker having a little bit of a, self-ribbon there, I guess.
I've seen your movies, so I know you don't hurry. But I'll shoo you down the drain so fast they'll call you Tim Scurry.
Hey, Tim Curry got a shout out finally, and he said Tim Scurry because like scurrying around, and he was just making fun of how long the It movies are. I like the length of the It movies. I don't think they're that long. I think they're appropriate length for how much
I like it long.
stories told, but hey, what do I know? Let's go.
Ask Robin if I drop bars.
What do I try to pause. What do I know? A lot more than you fuckers in the comments, that's for damn sure. 2.5 years on YouTube has told me that clearly.
Here we go! On this one line.
Jason Todd!
A channel was forever changed. This is the
Jason
part that
Todd.
any of you who follow my channel have been waiting for. Let's see how I talk about this bar.
Ooh, ask Robin if I drop bars. I just, because of the time that he beat Robin to death with the bar, I think is what we're talking about.
Now, as I explain this, what's interesting is what was going through my head.
Tell me, Skeem.
Before I go into it, before this version of me goes into it, what was going through my head was, is that what happened? Did Joker beat Robin to death with a crowbar? And I mentioned specifically Dick Grayson Robin a couple times, and I say, is it the Dick Grayson Robin that got beat to death? But as I was saying that out loud, I wasn't asking, was it Dick Grayson or Jason Todd or another Robin? What I was actually in my mind...
The thing about being autistic, as one symptom for many autistic people like myself, is names just don't work. Remembering names, gathering names, it's just not gonna happen. I know who people are. And then I try to put the name on them.
Asking was, did Joker actually beat Robin to death with a crowbar? Am I misremembering the sequence of events? And then I realized, I was like, I'm probably getting this mixed up with something else. So I know how I can boost the algorithm. I'll tell people to comment if I'm wrong or if I'm right. Nerds love to comment. Maybe this video will get some traction. Now, it obviously worked, but I do that in lots of videos where it doesn't work. So I'm not like a YouTube genius in that. It's just a lot of videos I will play to saying something and invite comments, hoping that it boosts the algorithm. And most of the time it doesn't work, but this time it did. But what I wasn't expecting was that all the comments would be correcting me that it was Jason Todd, not Dick.
The most recent Jason Todd comment on my channel, I think, is from 2 weeks ago. So we're 2 years later. The thumbnail has been updated to even say, actually, it was Jason Todd. And the annoying SpongeBob meme, every other letter capitalized format. Despite the thumbnail literally stating that, 2 years later, there still has to be dingus geniuses going, I don't know if you know this, but it was Jason Todd. That is the power of telling a nerd to correct you if you're wrong. Because, dear God, they don't have anything else to do. But hey, it helps the algorithm.
Grayson, which is on the coffee mug there, and it's become a channel meme ever since. Because for me, in my head, it didn't matter which Robin it was. What I was trying to figure out is, did the Joker actually beat Robin to death? Because I couldn't remember if I was misremembering that or not. And I was mixing it up in my head with the time in Batman Beyond, when the Joker, blew Robin up, or shot Robin, or Robin shot the Joker, or blew the Joker up, or whatever. That made-for-TV movie that has the edited version and the non-edited version. I wasn't sure if I was mixing up what he was saying with that Batman Beyond line, and I was sure he wasn't referencing that interaction. But anyway, it went down into legend because for some reason I mentioned Dick Grayson's name 5 times, even though in my head,
You know, what people commented on this video, the one we're watching right now, they were like, no, the Batman Beyond Robin's not Jason Todd. And I'm like, you motherfucking idiots. That is not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is it wasn't about the fucking name of the Robin. It was me trying to think, did any Robin with any goddamn name ever get beaten to death with a crowbar? Is that the reference? Or is it like that Joker just beat a Robin one time? Not to death, but just beat him up with a bar. That was what I was trying to figure out. And I remembered distinctly the Batman Beyond movie when Robin gets offed by the Joker, but it wasn't via crowbar. So I was like, did this ever actually happen, or am I crazy? It did happen, and it happened to Jason Todd. But for me, whether it was Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, or any of the other 1,000 Robins meant nothing. I don't fucking care. I was talking about the event. Did the event happen? And even after I explained it in a second video, fucking morons in the comments are still going, Jason Todd's not the one from Batman Beyond. Yeah, I know that! Idiots! 48-minute video!
Which Robin it was had nothing to do with the reason I was telling people to comment. But let's listen. I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. Oof, Dick Grayson. I think that's the Dick Grayson Robin who Joker beats to death.
Nope.
Nerds, assemble and correct me if I'm wrong, or assemble and comment how right I am.
Hold on, I'll let me explain.
The reason I even say the Dick Grayson Robin, again, is because I was wondering, am I thinking of Batman Beyond? Am I thinking of that made-for-TV movie? Or did this never happen and he's talking about something completely different? Is he talking about a time that he beat up, but I said Dick Grayson. It was Jason Todd, and it has lived in infamy forever. And actually, as recent as last week, this reaction video got a comment telling me,
hey, look, we're still, even then, it'll never stop. But yeah, I'm like, tell me, was it the Dick Grayson Robin? Did this even happen? Because I'm asking. I already explained it. To clarify what second Skeem said about why I even mentioned Dick Grayson, it was specifically because, in my mind, Batman Beyond Robin, not Dick Grayson. Robin I'm thinking of is older Robin, probably named Dick Grayson. So I'm thinking the only time I can remember right now, clearly Joker killing a Robin was Batman Beyond, not Dick Grayson. So if there was a time that Robin got killed by Joker, it was probably Dick Grayson because the image in my head of it seemed like an older Batman thing. That's why I specified Dick Grayson there, just for extra clarity, because it wasn't about the names to me at all. It was just about, did this fucking happen? Did he get offed with a crowbar at any point, any Robin? I know it's not the Batman Beyond Robin, was what my internal dialogue was saying, because that was via explosion or gunshot, depending on the edit you watched.
Ironically, that it was actually Jason Todd. Nerds are very reliable to correct you if you tell them to correct you.
Very.
And that has kept this video very favorable in the algorithm. So hopefully one day I will be very wrong on a nerd fact again and invite people to correct me if
Probably not. It'll be on my other channel. We talk about other stuff on this channel now. Well, actually, we do some reactions, and we do a lot of more music and games, but some reactions still. So there's still hope. ERB's still making videos. Those will be on this channel. Except for their next one may or may not be. I haven't decided. If you know everything about their next one and who's in it, you'll know why I'm undecided. If that's going anywhere with me.
If I'm wrong, and it will boost another video up. But this was lightning in a bottle for saying Dick Grayson's name. Had I not said Dick Grayson's name, for really no reason other than I was trying to see if it was the Batman Beyond Robin or not, if I had not done that, we might not be here today.
Maybe not.
This channel might never have grown. So good job, past Skeem, for getting the name wrong and emphasizing the name for no rational reason.
You could always count on Skeem to get names wrong, but put emphasis on them for no reason. Always count on me for that.
On that, I think that Dick Grayson's the one that Joker beats to death with a bar.
Congratulations, we're already 58 minutes into this one. Probably longer since I had to put that one clip at the start of this video as the only edit I'm doing.
Crowbar or something. Again, I say Dick Grayson again, which was so funny because it seems so deliberate that I
already regret agreeing to myself to do that edit, because then I have to render this whole video a second time. Oh no, I shouldn't have done the one edit. Oh well, too late.
Asking, is it the Dick Grayson Robin? But in my brain, my dumb little brain, I was thinking, was it like an actual Robin? Or was it from the Batman Beyond series? That's what my head was thinking, but I never verbalized it.
Call you Tim
Well, not as well, but
Robin, if I drop
there was an
bars,
attempt.
I take smiles, and I leave scars. Cards at Arkham will admit that the Joker just killed it.
A lot of people got mad that I didn't point out the Killing Joke imagery there, because that's the cover of the Killing Joke, the infamous Joker taking a picture of Barbara. Sorry, it was hard to see in that mask. Oh yeah, and then I edited that I picked up on Bill Skarsgård line after watching the video, which was really clever. There was no way I was going to pick that up on a first watch, but I did notice it. I did notice while editing. That's solid. This is ridiculous. Solid ending. Let's for that verse. Let's see what Pennywise says.
Arkham, you stole that from H.P. Lovecraft.
All right. H.P. Lovecraft made the. Wait, do I explain this? Talking about, who stole whose literature. Yeah, I kind of mentioned it. Arkham Asylum is from something written by H.P. Lovecraft, essentially, like ripped right out of it.
Joker just killed it.
Arkham, you stole that from H.P. Lovecraft. Who needs cards when you couldn't even escape Cesar Romero's mustache?
We're almost to the end.
Cesar Romero! Oh my goodness, I'm so geeking out on this right now. So Cesar Romero played the Joker way back in the Adam West Joker days. So we're going way back to the, what was that, the 60s probably? And Cesar Romero, he did a lot of other stuff at the time besides playing the Joker. He enjoyed playing the Joker, but he would not shave his mustache to play the Joker. So they literally just put white makeup over it, and especially if you see new versions, or not new versions, but if you see like restored versions of the old Adam West Batman, you could see the mustache.
There is no way I'm doing this on the 3-year anniversary, because this video is going to be like an hour and 15, 20 minutes. This is the last one you get. Hell no, we're not doing this again, unless this video got like 50,000 plus views. There's no freaking way. And this video ain't getting that many views. We don't have that active of a viewership on this channel these days. We have enough for what I need, but we ain't pulling that. I ain't doing this again. And if you're still here, just enjoy what you got, because this is what you get.
Mustache. So it's like Pennywise is here saying you can't even get rid of Cesar Romero's mustache. What threat are you? Yeah. Yeah, it's always fun to watch. If you watch the original versions, you couldn't see the mustache, though. That's why they did it. Like, it was so blurry and stuff, you couldn't tell.
Jester, I'm on dresser, about to make you my Fortunato, and seal this battle up like it was the cask of a Montanado.
Holy crap. That was a lot of layers, guys. Notice the cut here. Watch.
A Montanado.
Holy crap. That was If you notice, there's a little cut there. I spent like 2 or 3 minutes explaining this cask of Amontillado fucking bar. And I just, after I was watching it, I was like, nobody's gonna care about this. This is way too weird. So I just cut my whole explanation out. And in fact, there were very few comments complaining about me not explaining this. So I think I was right on that. It's just such an obscure reference. And I wasn't even super confident in my explanation of it. I tried to tie some pieces together, but I was just like, that's kind of murky. So I just cut it. I'm not even going to explain it here either. Just look it up for yourself.
I'm not explaining it either. Fuck it.
But it is a very dark bar, I would say. It's pretty twisted, and it's why I'll explain something else at the very, very end of this video. Something. A lot of layers, guys.
I know what I'm alluding to of what I'm going to explain.
I spit January Ember Flames, the freaking poem that is written to Bev. January Ember Flames. This is when the true Skeem started coming out, because I was just like, holy shit, this battle. How are there so many subtle reference bars right now?
Just so you know, I can still see everything. This is how some streamers fake blindfolds on like blindfolded video games or speedruns. Angles or everything. I could see completely pretty much better than I could see when I'm wearing the Wii Skeem mask right now, because my vision's really not obscured at all. Lloyd's got the face, and the I Spit January Ember Flames is what's on the subtitle right now. Both schemes are looking the same. I don't need to prove to you that I can see.
You got beat by the Scooby Gang.
Now we're talking about crossovers and the old Scooby-Doo, when Scooby-Doo was crossovered with every celebrity. Sometimes Scooby-Doo paired up with Batman, and even they beat the Joker. Holy cow, the references!
References.
Whew.
Ask of a Montanado. With January Ember Flames. You got beat by the Scooby Gang. The John Wayne Gacy's the underground clown posse where flows insane.
Underground Clown Posse, so insane Clown Posse reference to back up his bars. Wayne Gacy, the serial killing clown references. John
Stirring
Wayne
some soup?
was like the epic Western guy mixed with John Wayne Gacy. Like, oh my goodness, there's so much
Calm down,
here.
Scheme.
Fun fact, I believe John Wayne Gacy
Was named after
was
John
actually named after John Wayne because his dad wanted him to be like an all-American boy, and he was actually like a prissy man, so he had a really abusive relationship with his dad because of it, which probably helped leading him to be a serial-killing clown politician.
Yup.
Poster boy, missing person posters. Joker's gonna float with me. Cause he just messed with the best walleye rappers.
Yes, John Wayne Gacy was a politician, if you didn't know.
What?
Politician, child rapist.
Poster boy,
Forgot to get the in with Epstein so that he wouldn't get caught.
missing person posters. Joker's gonna float with me. Cause he just messed with the best walleye rappers. It's a notorious B.I.G.
Now, people got mad I didn't explain that bar as well. I didn't think
Should've
that
been
needed
obvious.
explaining. Wall-eyed rapper, you know, like reverse cross-eyed, and the notorious B.I.G., that's how his eyes were. And Pennywise does that weird eye thing sometimes when he's about to kill people. So I thought that was more obvious than it was, but a lot of comments indicated that I really should have explained that one. So there you go. Now it's been explained.
Go.
So I said earlier I cut out a lot of stuff, and here is where that really comes into play. Watch this outro.
Who's next? You're the star.
There's also a little clip there that showed Thanos and Oppenheimer, which everyone was like, you didn't see it. Like, of course I didn't see it. It's one frame and I can hardly see in the mask.
"48 minutes, guys."
Okay, first of all, I need to apologize. I don't think I've ever paused a video I've reacted to that many times.
Stop apologizing for pausing. These were your early days and rookie numbers. You're gonna pause way more times than this in your future young scheme.
Ever. That was just so, like, there wasn't a single bar that I didn't want to comment on. There's plenty of times that I've seen videos with bar after bar after bar after bar, but I didn't really want to comment on all of them because a lot of them I was like, eh. This had like only 2 or 3 bars that I didn't want to like talk about because of how good they were. Like, holy crap. Who won? I don't know. Like, I feel like no matter what, whoever I choose to have won, I'm gonna be
Pennywise won. And I edited that. I talk about it. I edited it out.
wrong, and someone's gonna tell me why I'm wrong, and I might agree with them. Oh, man. I mean,
This cut. I cut out like 5 minutes there of talking. And what I was talking about there was that in the last like 2 or 3 Pennywise versus
cutting
Joker
out
videos,
talking
I had
in this
declared
video.
Pennywise the winner. And I didn't want to
You
do
get
that
all of
again
it.
because I was
I'm
like,
not
am I just
editing
super
this
biased
shit.
to Pennywise or what's going on? And I eventually decided that Pennywise won. And it was mostly because of the dark nature of his bars. He was more ruthless, right? He had the Heath Ledger line. He had the cask. I can never pronounce that shit, but he had that line. He ended on the notorious B.I.G. line, which was a double for him about to kill everything. And I talked about all of the ways that it was just so much more ruthless. And then I realized something. Nobody's gonna understand or care about most of Pennywise's bars, but everyone loves the Joker. And I've sided with Pennywise in all the past battles. I can't do it again. So your boy Skeem sold out for the clicks and the likes and changed his mind in post-production, and I'll show you that in a minute.
This seals it. Don't ask me to react to any more Joker versus Pennywise because it's just gonna look like a giant turd sandwich compared to this. Like, I promise you that. The last two I've given to Pennywise over the Joker, and I was thinking I was gonna give this one to Pennywise again, and then I was like, I don't want to give it to Pennywise all 3
So I did explain that a little bit here.
times, but that last verse by Pennywise, and I love the sound of him, but then that first verse by Joker.
There's the crack in my mask. So I did leave some of this contemplating in there. Apparently, I didn't realize I did.
The crack lives
guys.
on.
No. I'm sorry, I'm doing it.
And at that point, I'm doing it. I said Pennywise.
I'm like 50-50. I'm just choosing one because people would demand that I choose one. I just enjoyed the ride. So...
So dramatic. There you go. The troll.
Until next time.
So I edited out where I said Pennywise and replaced it with that. And said it's all of us, the viewers.
Jeez, I scheme, you scheme, we all scheme for ice cream. Bye!
Bye.
Crap.
Can't do me like that, ERB. I wasn't ready. And then I put Joker 1 as a little haha to anyone that watched the end. But 1 year later, we have to fix what was broken. And now that we're a big boy, no longer apologetic for just follow all the
That damn cord.
no longer apologetic for pausing, no longer caring what you dinguses think.
Damn dinguses
We
in the
will say
comments.
the truth. Pennywise won. The only reason everyone thinks Joker won is because they're small brains that don't understand all the references.
Small
and are
brains!
no longer afraid to fucking say that. So Pennywise won. This ending, this little Joker one, it's a lie. It was just to make the crowds happy. It worked! The video was very popular. But now the truth has been revealed. Anyway, that was a very long video. I'm not...
This is why I say, guys, you could get clout if you follow the rules. But I only followed the rules for a very short amount of time. That's why my clout subtracted, but I have the real ones in the Skeem army still. The weirdo cult. But yeah, back then I was still trying to follow certain rules. You know, I'm sorry for pausing. Oh, the Joker won because he's popular. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And I stopped doing all that. And I just do what I want to do. Yeah.
not gonna edit this. It would take too much time. So enjoy my unfiltered thoughts throughout this video. I'm gonna
they
give
were
it an
unfiltered,
intro editing and
just
an
like
outro
mine.
editing and sync up the audio, and that's it. The rest of it, free thoughts. No more cuts. No more hiding the truth behind this battle. We need to get to 60,000 subscribers, or Epic Rap Battles are not going to release.
Oh, that's where we were. We were at 50-something thousand. So in another year, another 27 or so. Wait, no. Did I say 60 or 50?
Free thoughts. No more cuts. No more hiding the truth behind this battle. We need to get to 60,000.
60. So we were at 50-something. So we've added another 15 or 17 or so thousand people with me doing the opposite of what I'm supposed to do to grow. I'll take it. Yeah, yay. Sometimes it's tempting to go back to doing the stuff that makes your channel grow, but that doesn't matter because views don't pay you very much anyway. You get paid by your community investing in you on streams and buying your merch and your music and stream and that stuff way more than you'll ever make on views unless you're making millions of views, and this channel was never even close to that. And even if I continued doing this stuff I was supposed to do, it's not likely I'd get there. So I'm doing me and not chasing the sub numbers anymore, and it's been working great. But past Skeem had a mission. Get it, past Skeem.
1,000 subscribers, or Epic Rap Battles are not going to release their next Epic Rap Battle.
They held the channel ransom.
The threat is issued. Get to it and subscribe
It's a real thing. Real threats.
to the channel. And until next time, I scheme, you scheme, we all scheme for ice cream. Bye!
Oh, good. I liked this outro. I've always felt I have pretty good outros. Let's see who's still... Original Pebbles, he's still around from time to time. A year later. Marrow's always around. I just saw Saber the other day. Tyler's always around. Cardio, he's always around. He's still on Patreon. Gustavo, I don't know if I've seen Gustavo in a while, but he might go by a different name. Let's see, Abby's still a Patreon. Blue, yeah, I'm just glad all of these names that I'm seeing a year later, like, most of these people are still around rocking with me. That's the weirdo cult I know and love. Let's go. Yeah, even these, as I'm reading them, most of these people are still around. That's why we don't need to just go giant. As long as the people who are around stick around, we don't necessarily need a bunch of new blood all the time. So stick around, guys, because if you all fucking leave me, then yeah, I'm gonna have to start selling out again to put food on the table. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. If you're here for this moment where I'm talking about this, let me know that you're not gonna leave. I think at the end I put the clip of me actually saying Pennywise won. No, I didn't. I didn't put the clip. I didn't put the clip. Well, guess what this video's gonna end with? The original clip of me saying that Pennywise won. I'm gonna release it. But you have to stay till after the credits. No one's even here anymore. It's been an hour and 15 minutes on a 48-minute video. I'm done. Done. Stay after the credits and you could see the original clip where I declared Pennywise the winner. So you know I'm not lying about that. Until next time or whatever. I scheme, you scheme, we all scheme for ice cream. That kind of crap that I don't really say anymore. Oh God. Heaven help me. See ya.
I'm sorry, I'm doing it. I'm giving all 3 rounds that I've watched, all 3 battles. I'm giving this one to Pennywise again, even though honestly I think I like Joker better as a character in the scheme of literature. This one goes to Pennywise for me.